My first Q&A! You guys, if you saw my post last week, or if you saw my post on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, I asked for questions that people want to ask, and yeah, I got a couple questions, and I picked which one? Okay, I actually picked all of them. So I'm going to be answering all the questions that I got on that list. Yeah, I think a Q&A is kind of like a get to know me. Is that what it is? Because I've never done a get to know me. The first question is, are you in a relationship? Funny how that's the first question. I'm going to say that one at the end because, like, why do you want to know? Anyway, no, I'm focusing on myself. I feel like if you're single, the only way to go is to actually focus on yourself. Like, what else am I going to do? Chase. So I continue my cookie business. This is actually my friend that asked me because she keeps saying, I just keep selling cookies, I just keep selling cookies. And okay, I'm going to be very honest, you guys. The reason why I haven't been selling cookies for a while is just because, like, maybe I'm just very considerate, but it's like literally about health reasons, just like the sugar and everything. So I'm actually working on healthy alternatives for cookies so that when I'm able to come up with that, it can still be really tasty, but not as unhealthy, because like we all have to live long too. Am I in love? What does that mean? Oh yes, I'm in love with myself. That's all. What's my ideal wedding type? Do you know, I was thinking about this thing today. Okay, not really. I actually know what my ideal wedding type is. I'm not like a crowd person or this thing. So if I'm going to have like a wedding, I don't mind something small, intimate. I want a destination wedding for sure. I think it also like has to do with all the reasons why I want like a small wedding and everything, but I want like a destination wedding and just something really small with people that I care about, that care about me. I just want to know like people that are there. But anyway, like at the end of the day, I just feel like when it comes to my wedding, like I'm not really someone that likes to plan all this type of events and all of that. So I feel like that should be like the role of my partner. So I feel like he will plan it or get a wedding planner, and then it's something that when I'm like with me, I'm like, oh, I don't want this one, I want this one. Not like I'll be the one to plan it. I don't think that's what I want to do. I want to just arrive at my wedding and show up and enjoy my wedding and go. That's just my role. But if my partner wanted something bigger, yeah, like as long as I enjoy it, I'm down. Let's go. My greatest 2025 accomplishment. You guys, this year has actually been very now, I won't even say bad, but I've had like a lot of mixed emotions. I feel like there are 12 months in a year, so it's only normal for you to have good, bad, mixed days. Do you understand? So I think my greatest 2025 accomplishment is actually being able to learn how to make a decision and stick to it. And also, like, I think I've been able to build myself like mentally. My greatest 2025 accomplishment, I think the summary of it is just like mental strength. I've actually been able to build myself like mentally. My favorite influencers. Okay, I don't really, like in terms of influencers, what are they influencing me about? I feel like everybody has what they're looking to be influenced about. I think when I'm looking at influencers, I look at people that are very consistent, people that know what they want, that stick to whatever they want, that build something and actually are able to like grow it and stand on it. I feel like those are people I admire. So I won't say it's based on like individuals. I think it's based on like the qualities they have, like, and there are so many people with different qualities that I look at. So I'm not going to call names, but okay, I think there's this girl that I used to follow, like Monet McMichael. Yeah, that's her name. I hope I got the pronunciation anyway. But like, I think when I found her, she used to like get ready with me on TikTok and everything, and like her videos were actually quite entertaining. So far, I think I like the way she's being consistent, even on YouTube and everything, and how she's able to still balance like all her different lives and still have like family, business, and still show up in all those ways. I think like the strength there is something that motivates me. I think my favorite influencers are mostly YouTubers, just because like that's literally the app I'm always on. Well, I don't have any favorite TikTok influencers, and if I have any favorite TikTok influencers, just know that I'll follow them on YouTube too soon. That can explain everything. Then my favorite YouTubers. Oh, my top YouTubers are. They're actually very different people. Whenever I check, like, I find a new YouTuber, the first thing I do is I go to, like, I go to their oldest video, that's like their first videos, then I go to like their most popular videos, then obviously I check their recents to check, like, are they still on this thing? I think there's one YouTuber I found the other day, like, she's a makeup YouTuber, and apparently she has been on YouTube for 17 years! And she's still posting. But you know what? When you watch those type of videos and you watch like their oldest and then you watch their most recent, you just realize that like, even in whatever they were doing and like staying consistent, their videos and everything they've done have been able to grow and get better. So yeah, I think my favorite YouTubers and influencers boils down to like their qualities and characteristics here. This is actually the next and last question. I'm so happy this question I know much and I'm happy I can just answer and like can quickly move on to the next thing. Someone asked me, how has the YouTube content journey been for me? You guys, hard. Now I'm going to actually start like with when I started content in the first place, because it's so funny. I actually did like communications in school and I never created anything then. I feel like I was the most out of touch person in the whole course because people were doing movies and creating things. I mean, I only did it when like they gave us an assignment and once I deliver I'm out. So I didn't even know how to edit videos in school, and I was literally in the course where they were teaching it, so I did not have any idea about those things. It was literally immediately I left school, not even immediately, because I think after I left school in December, then I went for my NYC. Then it was now in September? July. I think July was the first time I posted videos, because I used to have conversations with people and they'd be like, you should most definitely have a YouTube channel. I didn't even know like what it was about, but I did like one video and like, oh, what's YouTube about? People were like, and then everyone was like, niche, and I was like, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. If you check, I still don't really know. I'm a human being. I feel like human beings are very diverse. Do you understand? Telling me to niche down is something, it's very nice when people are able to do that. I feel like that's also a quality I admire. Like, you can do a particular thing for 10 years. It's easier if you genuinely do it every day. But if you do not do it every day, I don't know how that's working for you, seriously. Because one day you're going to want to switch to something else. And my YouTube channel is kind of like my own form of expression. I think that at the time when I started it, like, that year was actually really intense for me. Like, it was actually really intense because I wasn't living with my family. I moved and then I was doing NYC that year, so my living conditions were like really stressful, honestly. Like, I think I don't know if I was depressed, because I always find like happiness in like the smallest things. But I think the first time I created like my YouTube videos and everything, like, it genuinely felt like a form of expression. And then every time like something in my life is not steady or I don't understand like things are going in my life, I think I just create content or something. Like, that's the only way I can make sense of certain things. So I think creating for me and like my YouTube journey has genuinely been like it's something I also enjoy, but it's like something that is a form of therapy for me. I don't know how to explain it, but thinking about it, I'm 4 years into YouTube, yeah, and I think that's actually taught me a lot, because I'm able to like speak more. Public speaking, I'm able to like handle that. I don't think I'm shy at all. I know my angles. I don't know, but you get to know your angles if you've constantly been recording yourself. So me, I can actually end up taking a picture of myself. I can take pictures for myself by myself because I know like my angles. I've learned a lot about myself, because when you record yourself and watch yourself back, you're like, this is how I look, this is how I talk, and these are the things I do. Okay, I got 2 other questions, but I didn't write them down, so let me just think about it. It's like, someone asked me, how am I genuinely? Like, am I good? Yes, I am good. Obviously, there are good days, bad days, but I think I'm able to navigate those feelings. Like, whenever I'm trying to have a bad day, I've learned to just like do something productive in that time instead of like wallowing in my feelings. So I don't actually stay like sad if I'm feeling like really sad, except I'm genuinely moody. And like, I feel like if you're a woman, you understand that there are days in the months where everything is fucking pissing you off, and like, do you understand? Like, yeah. And that question is like, who was my favorite makeup product? So honestly, my favorite makeup products, I have not been able to afford them yet, you guys. Like, I am still a struggling makeup artist, God forbid. But I'm like now there's this foundation I really want to get, but at time I had to buy like other makeup products. So currently I'm using drugstore products like to achieve my makeup beats. And I'm actually just trying to practice and get better in like blending and colors and all those things. But I think the brands I want to try now is like, I would like to try NARS most definitely, like Dior, Yeah, I like trying NARS foundation because I've seen how you guys like the blending. But the drugstore product I like, because I tried Beauty by AD, and honestly I gave it a chance 2 times. The color match wasn't giving. It was giving like cool undertone for my warm undertone, and I just realized that the foundation, like on the packet or anything, it doesn't actually tell you if like what the undertones are about. So how am I going to be able to know? I feel like that's something that should be indicated on it. Like, okay, yeah, Beauty by Eddie just doesn't do it for me. First of all, the foundation is like really oily, so, and I have dry skin, funny enough, but it just feels really, really oily, and even the blending, it's not giving me what I want. So I've gone back to my my beginning, Maybelline. Maybelline has been doing it for me, honestly. The way it blends into my skin, and it actually feels natural. And it's full coverage, but it's not like heavy or anything. So, and in drugstore, I think my favorite foundation is Maybelline. And in maybe high end, I would love to like be a NARS girl. I think MAC is very good. NARS tops MAC for me. Like, I'll pick NARS first. I think they have better foundations than NARS, but right now NARS is on my bucket list to get like a NARS foundation. Is definitely. I think those are all my questions that I've answered, and yeah. I'd like to say something too. Like, there's this video I posted recently. I don't know if you've seen it. It was about Lagos. I compared Lagos to like River State, and I'm trying to compare it to like other cities too. Cause I was overthinking that video, like, oh my god, my page is looking so scattered. You get like every time I'm coming with a new niche, something new. So easy for me to sit down and keep thinking like, oh, this is something I actually want to talk about, but maybe it's going to confuse everybody. But like, nobody really knows me, so like, at the end of the day, like, who am I confusing if not myself? So anyway, I put up the video and it's actually doing really well. So I'm just going to say that there are days when it's very easy for you to doubt yourself and doubt like the work you're doing and feel like, oh, let me not put it out. Like, no, let me just keep it to myself. But like, what is it doing in my gallery? I took time to shoot that video. I took time to edit it. I know how I planned around it too. And it took me data to post it. And I deleted it, but then I put it up again. At the end of the day, just think 20 years from now, who really cares which niche I'm doing? Nobody. But I'm trying to still show up regardless. If you have any other questions, leave it in the comment section, and see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.